Good morning. It's chilly. It was right as the song was ending.
Raisin toast at Waffle House.
I just had Waffle House last week. I don't know when Steven will be here. He'll be here at some point. Did John join? No, that was the night we got back from trip. Steven picked us up from the airport and we went to Waffle House. Our flight was a little delayed. I hadn't stirred this, so all the sugar is like still sitting at the bottom of the cup. What else do you do at 2 a.m.? It was like 11, but nothing was open. The keyboard is so far away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything's still zoomed out.
It is.
To be honest, we could
No, we don't have to. You're gonna do the zoom in on my face that I hate?
it doesn't come across the camera on this one.
Oh, on this one.
It's because your camera, I don't want to say your camera bad, but like...
My camera bad.
Well, it's not that. It's just... Your camera is like a prosumer camera.
Uh-huh.
This is a professional camera, and that's the way they're supposed to work.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. We're running very late. We're waking up. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee while the cat drinks from the sink.
Let me grab the keyboard.
You want me to hand it to you?
No.
You got it.
It's just legitimately further for you to get. We have a 23-month resub from Silver Kates. The Raisin Toast was from RAR XD with 1500 bits, who says morning hype train. Morning train, morning Raisin Toast. Sink drink. Yeah, he had sink drinks all night. He's very spoiled. We have a 46-month resub from LAN144. 36 months from Macintosh PC. Sorry, that was 38. This is 36 months from Rebel Tech TV. Congrats on your 3. Sink Drink Command 1. He can't turn it on by himself. He just goes there and stares at you until you turn it on for him. And he needs water. So we give him whatever he wants. We have a 70-month resub from I Spy Moose. And then the hype train started. I think it's good he doesn't know how to do it. If only he could turn it off also. Meow activated tap. If only. You have your coffee? Okay. Steven said, I'm gonna turn this thing off. He's also talking to Kepler, who's probably still at the sink. Did you get him? Welcome to Breakfast Stream.
Yeah, I know, we're not on time. Which is rare. But we just you know, it's been a lot. Oh. Hi everybody. My God, look at these.
Mine were bad too.
Ugh. It's been a busy week. And even before that, it's been a busy week.
Mm-hmm.
John was here for a week, but then right before John was here, Mal was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So my body is just really confused. It's like, what's happening? What are you doing to me? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I promise I'll treat you right at some point.
Okay. here's the sink boy.
But it wasn't last night. Because
Hey.
I've been busy with so many things. I was like, I want to have a vlog to post tomorrow after breakfast stream. Today.
He wants your lap.
Come over here.
He's like, oh no, now I'm getting comfy.
Good. That's fine. So I stayed up and got
What are you doing?
got the next vlog done. So there will be a vlog at 10 in 49 minutes. It's fun. It's actually, I don't think I've ever swapped as much as I have in this vlog coming out. There's so much back and forth.
What did you do that day?
Nothing as exciting as you.
I know, but what did you do? I wasn't here.
I replaced light bulbs.
Oh.
I replaced light bulbs. I bought you a thing. Hosik says Japan. No, there's more swapping in this vlog today than there is in a Japan vlog. Like, because normally what I do is I kind of keep like sections together, so you watch a bit before it swaps. And in this one, I was like, no, I'm gonna edit this differently. So it actually swaps back and forth quite a bit. It's kind of fun.
That was train day?
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't replaced the air filter yet, but I do have. What was I saying? I have it on my list of things to do. Anyway, let's read alerts. We got 3 bits of Full Metal Grizz who says, can I possibly get some good vibes? This past month and a half has been incredibly stressful. My wife and I are expecting our first baby, and while we are incredibly happy to be parents, the pregnancy has been causing so many health issues with my wife. We're hoping to be getting past this soon, but only time will tell. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. At the end, I thought it said continued, but it said clown. So I scrolled down. I was like, there's a part 2. But then I realized I can't read at 9 a.m. Good vibes. Good vibes. I'm sorry that the past month and a half has been so stressful. But I hope things look up soon for you.
Yeah.
We got 300 bits from Satsy, who says, my aunt made it home in the broken car. Never said what they were doing here. They helped declutter my house and remove the bramble garden that rivals Sleeping Beauty. Now they get to kick the abs of the guy who broke the engine. Love him. Seems like good. What is the word for aunt?
Relative?
Sure. Yeah. Oh my god. It says, what are you even asking?
I didn't know either.
Sorry,
really.
I was trying. Someone might be connecting to my brain to understand.
It's not me.
It's usually you. Maybe you'll get there. If you have an aunt and an uncle, right? What is a non-gendered term for both of them? Like, oh, is it just relatives? We don't have because we have like in-laws, which suggests like, these are the people that we don't have an official. Okay, that helps because my brain was like, oh God, why can't you think of the word you're trying to think of? And it's because it doesn't exist. Awesome. Yeah. I know. I know that, like. Relatives is to be funny, too relative. Like, it's not specific enough for what you're trying to do, you know? It's weird too because like English has a wild amount of words. Like, we got very specific words for very specific things, and then we get to like, what do we call the name of your parents' siblings? And it's like, we don't have that. We don't know what that is.
Aunt and uncle.
Well, I mean, there's a few reasons that's not good enough.
Yeah.
There's a few reasons. We need... And, like, we'll keep making words. Like, that's how language works, but...
Like, nibbling is relatively new. Handsome Mama points out.
Hibbling. Yeah, I've heard Haley use nibbling for nieces and nephews. But pibbling is pretty good. I've never heard pibbling, but I like pibbling. Oh, there's a word for it in Spanish? See, that's cool. That's cool. Anyway, that was 1600 bits from a niece who says, this many days to Extra Life. Oh, God. 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 Cat. You rang? Did you put the lasagna in the oven? This is your reminder that Haley has plans, TM, for babysitting Mama. Listen, there's not any games that, like, you have to make appear on the board, right? It's all vibes. It's all like how you're feeling. But one of them is babysitting Mama. You do have to get babysitting Mama played. That's a rule.
Thomas says fajitas in 2 weeks.
Mike says you have to do wrestling too, but that is just me. $1,600 also from Aldo. It says, I wonder how many days there are until Extra Life. If only there was a convenient alert that could tell me. Man, I tell you, 16 days is soon. And the reason Haley, I should really finish that project. The reason I know is that it was not but a minute ago. I was like, man, there's only a month left. And that if that went to 2 weeks that quickly, it's going to be that quickly that suddenly Extra Life is here.
Yeah.
2 weeks from today, Thomas will be in my home.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. I'm genuinely excited, but snuggling with me. A little snuggle. I'm genuinely excited for him to be here. I'm genuinely excited for Extra Life. I'm just there's a lot to do, especially for me, considering that like I gotta get caught up on some things. Thomas, big old kiss right on the mouth. Get in line. Good boy. It's fine. You know what? I need to. I'm gonna have to do it soon. Oh God. Oh, there's so much happening. Oh, I'm trying to think of a day I can do this. Remind me tomorrow at 2 p.m. to check Extra Life layout and equipment plans.
Okay, I added check Extra Life layout and equipment plans for tomorrow 1400 hours.
16.
Sorry if that. I'm glad that one wasn't as scary.
16.
I'm doing okay.
16.
1600 bits from a little light one says, sorry, I didn't quite catch that. How many days? $16. Hey, in the event you haven't, and I know that I kind of like beat this horse a lot. On November 9th, we're doing Extra Life, and if you don't already have it on your calendar or in a reminder, you should do that so you don't forget, because like you might forget. Also, and just this is a little helpful thing for me, tell people, tell folks if you know someone.
6.
Can you hand me that?
10.
You know, if you have Facebook in the year of our Lord 2024, you can post like a link to the Extra Life page. Be like, get a load of this guy. We're always trying to make the event as successful as possible.
Thomas says, aren't you glad we're doing it in 2 weeks and not 2 days like you originally planned?
It wouldn't have been in 2 days. Oh wait, no, it would have been in 2 days. We usually do it the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, if we would have been doing it in 2 days, like, my existential dread about everything would have just shifted up. So it probably would have been the same experience, just earlier. 16 other bits from Full Metal Grizz says, shoot, I wasn't listening. How many days again? 16. It's 16. There's,
16.
no one's gonna forget how many days. There's quite a bit of things I'm trying to accomplish before then, and I don't even want to announce all the things I'm trying to accomplish because I am so worried that I won't get one of them or two of them done or something, and then I will be a liar. So instead, just stay tuned. What if they watch this VOD tomorrow? If you're watching this video on Friday the 25th, it's 15 days. 1600 bits from Golang says, I need to see squirting. Squirting action. This hold on, let me start it over. I need to see squirting action this Extra Life Barnyard, either GameCube or Wii. Were we playing it on GameCube last year? I think we were playing it on GameCube. Just to let you know, whichever Barnyard wins, we would continue the one that we were playing. I think we were playing on GameCube, so we would, even if it was like, Barnyard Wii has won, I'd be like, oh, y'all are confused, and then we would probably play Barnyard GameCube. As opposed to starting over again, but with Waggle. Chaz says the totals don't distinguish between system. AJ Red says there are multiple Barnyard games. They're the same game. It's just
they got put on both.
It released for GameCube and Wii at the same time. Because there was a period of time where systems overlap. Like last gen and current gen overlap.
Like how Twilight Princess is on GameCube and Wii.
Yeah. So. It was a Wii launch title? Wild. Neat. We had 11 months from Nana, 1521, 67 months from Wildfire 972, 10 months from Pudsey. We got 16 months from that Lazy Bro, and a snack.
Navigate into a deliciousness applause with Tiny Eddie Zoops. All meatballs.
I want meatballs.
It's been a while since I've made them.
Thousand Bits from Melvin Scout says, good morning and good vibes from New York. Another breakfast stream, another nonsensical yet somehow 100% accurate snack divination. Cassie, fourth the bones of fate, Sir Edward of diminutive stature. You know what this makes me want?
Meatballs.
How'd you know?
I really like my meatball recipe. Like, we go places, and I'm like, honestly, I like mine better.
Yours are good. I do want to try... There's a new thing at Costco. It's like meatball...
Oh, the meatball sub?
Meatball sub. I would like to try that. That would be... That would be good. Fun.
What if instead I make meatball subs?
I'm fine with that, obviously, but that's significantly more work. It's like, for me, thinking about the next 16 days, I don't want to use the word panicked, But I will. I'm panicked about all of the things I'm trying to accomplish.
Listen, I'm taking care of fajita party for Thomas and food for Extra Life.
Because, like, let me spell this out a little bit more clearly. I have completely other non-vlog related things to do, like a lot, and I am 10 days behind on vlogs. There's also a Japan, which I'm not even going to think about right now. That's
We're going to Japan?
Coffee.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Thomas, babe, it's fine.
Mom spaghetti.
I saw that. Eminem and his brother Enema. And his brother Enema. 300 bits from Slick Duke says Eminem might have some meatballs with his spaghetti. John had spaghetti
Yeah, John did have spaghetti this week.
at the state fair. We went to the state fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened since we last did stream?
We went to State Fair.
We went to state fair. We were at the state fair on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Also, the first time I've ever met a viewer at the state fair. Which is weird. This was our third year going to the state fair, and this is only the first time. When we went to the Ren Fair once last year, we ran into 5 viewers.
Yeah. Hey, you.
And the state fair is much larger, so I was like, certainly at the state fair we'd have a higher percentage chance. But I guess it's just at the Ren Fair. The Ren Fair is so niche of my people would be at the Ren Fair. I guess that's why we ran into so many folks there. Yeah. Viewers are nerds confirmed. There was never really any doubt, but this does really confirm it. Also, Dishnet gifted 6 subs. Hi, Dishnet.
Hi, Dishnet.
Those subs went to Joker Plays, Jonathan JJ24, Dragon Storm, Clefairy Rocks, OJ Hat, and Lola Alola. Thank you. Appreciate that. We also had 8 months from Pizza Party, 21 from PF Dog, Quill in the Stars gifted a sub to M Vors, 47 months from Starry Phoenix, and 36 months from Big Feared Balloon. That's a 3. And there's 3 arts in the queue, so what are these? Want to see Chad the Beefmaster beat Otis high score? Donate to Barnyard. I love Chad the Beefmaster. I wouldn't mind seeing a little more Barnyard this year. Because why not? And we've seen a lot of advertisements for Kamen Rider. And I don't know anything about Kamen Rider. So I'd be down to see that. The last one's probably Totals. Yeah. There's some interesting stuff here. Barnyard's on the board. Cubivore's on the board. Cubivore's moved up.
Yeah.
TNA Impact's on there. We'll be showing the totals again Tuesday. Roulette's only got $239. Not quite enough to completely screw up everything. We'll get there. As a reminder, for folks that have not experienced Extra Life with us before, the night before we do a test stream to make sure everything's working.
Yeah.
And then sometimes horrifically find out it's not. But we play some games then, and there's a lot of donations that come in then. So the totals will probably change a little bit that night. They usually do. We threw into bits from Gadzooks. It says, on the topic of Mom Spaghetti, the strange baseball name of the day is Noodles Hahn. He was a great pitcher for the Reds. Then his arm turned into spaghetti and he became a veterinarian. And then he flew through the air and touched everyone with his noodly appendages. Yeah, so we went to State Fair. Mm-hmm. And we ate food. Mm-hmm.
We rode the ski lift thing.
When we were leaving the state fair, they have the gondola?
I guess it's a gondola.
I guess that's the word for it, gondola. There's a gondola that is like in the middle of
it went over the midway.
Yeah, and it technically sort of is a shortcut back to the car.
Yeah, from where we were to where we had parked.
So we're walking by it, and John is like,
the skyline. Yeah, the skyline.
yeah, he's like, do you want to ride this thing? And it was just me, Mao, and Haley, and we're like, I don't mind walking. And we're like, do you want to ride it? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So John got us all tickets, actually, because he really wanted to do it. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And he rode with Mao, and I rode with Haley. And I don't know if it would have been better or worse for me and you to ride together. Because...
I think worse.
Probably worse.
Yeah.
Because John was real excited, and Haley was real excited, and me and Mao were like...
No, I got up there and I froze like a deer in headlights.
Really?
Yeah, I gripped the bar, and despite having tennis shoes on, I crossed my ankles, like, because I was worried my feet would fall, my shoes would fall off.
Oh, I think you have this worse than I do.
Oh, it was bad. It was
Okay.
really bad.
Oh, you definitely have this worse than I do.
And if people around us would have been, like, rocking or bouncing, I might have started to cry.
Oh.
It was bad.
Okay. Like, I wasn't thrilled being in the air on a slow...
Uh-huh.
It's a ski lift. It's a ski lift. So you get into position and you lower your butt, and the chair comes
And
behind
then, like,
you.
the bar comes
And they
down
lower
around
this
you.
bar.
Mm-hmm.
And Haley was like, this bar is really in our way. We should lift it. And I was like, Haley? No. She's like, what? She's like, we don't even have bars on the ski lift. Like, whatever. I was like, oh my god.
I'm fine with roller coasters or other things, but something about that was awful. As soon as we got up, like up, I was like, oh god, I can't get off this. There's no one, I have to ride this the entire way.
It's true.
And it would slow down and stop for a second and bounce back and forth.
Adria says, oh, it's not enclosed? No, it's like just a chair in the air. There's no seat belts.
It's a bench in the air.
It's a bench in the air. There's no seat belts. There's no enclosure. There's a single bar that just comes down in front of you. If you slouched, you would die. And I remember being up there, and I told her that. I was like, if you slouched, you would die. She's like, well, don't. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, when you're going up to the ride, there's a little sign that's like, no cell phone zone. And I was like, okay, but that this is my job, and I film things for a living, so I'm going to get my phone out and film things. I did not drop my phone. I'm an expert at not dropping my phone. Because I said that I will drop my phone today down a sewer grate into a volcano. It will not be recoverable. So that happened. I also got some food. I tried pickle pizza. It was good. Shout out to the sanitation department for building in a volcano. I had a pickle pizza, which was like cheese, white sauce, and pickles.
I had shrimp nachos. That's the clip I filmed I need to give you.
Oh.
You want that?
Yes. I need to get these things.
I only filmed one clip.
So,
Clip.
if you could just... Thanks. Sorry, we're just... Yeah, Apple developed touch the tips together technology.
It only recently works. I feel like for a long time it was not working right.
It actually did not work for a long time. There it goes. Got it. I need to remember to actually put it onto my computer. Remind me at 2:13 p.m. to drop Mallory's clip onto Mac. Yeah, we could never get the Tip Touch to work.
Yeah.
Like, everything about it was very broken, and then I think with maybe just in the last few months, it's like, now it works
now
good.
It works. The best thing I ate was the donut, but I also felt awful when I ate that. Like, prior to eating that, I was already feeling awful.
So I had the slice of pizza, and then that was I needed something to, like, just get something quick. So that's why I got the slice of pizza, because a lot of food was like, oh, you gotta, like, wait. And I was like, that's pizza right there in the window. Hand it to me. I haven't eaten anything today. So I had that. And then me and John were walking around, and I saw a place that did Cuban sandwiches.
Yeah.
Got a Cuban. Didn't have to wait on that.
Was it good?
It was good. It just wasn't anything special. It was like, okay, this was a solid Cuban, but
the
nothing...
one thing I was looking forward to had a death in the family for the people that run it. So, like, it's very understandable they weren't there. I'm looking forward to having one next year, and they do Cuban stuff. Did I tell you what happened with the shrimp nachos, though?
No.
So I walk up, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna order the shrimp nachos. And he's like, all right. He's like, do you want bacon? And I was like, yeah, bacon's fine. And I'm looking at the picture, and I'm like, can I do no olives? And he goes, well, there aren't any olives. And I'm like, oh, well, I just saw them here in the picture. And he's like, well, it doesn't really look like the picture when you get it. And I was like, okay. He's like, but they're really good, though.
It's like ordering your shrimp nachos from Temu. It's not going to look like this, just FYI. It's completely different.
And they were delicious. Like, the shrimp, whatever they had on them,
Yeah.
really good, but it was, like, deconstructed.
Yeah.
So it was like, here's the chips, here's the shrimp, here's sour cream, here's queso, and here's pico. And then, like, it was just such a mess that I couldn't get, like, a good bite. But the shrimp were delicious.
I mean, I'm glad that they were good. Trying to think, what did I have after Cuban? After Cuban...
You went to get some...
Oh, I tried other things, too.
Yeah.
The reason I tried other things, too, is that other people had food. So everyone spread out at the beginning, and kind of did their own thing to grab food. I didn't go very far, because I was like, I need to eat now. Haley went to, like, literally the first booth. She went to the first booth. There were some people... She said there were people in line who had accents that indicated that they would know that food was good. And I was like, fair. So she got a soft shell... a fried soft shell crab sandwich. So I got to try a bite of hers. Very good. I'm not someone that would normally eat soft shell crab, but, like, fried on a sandwich? Sure. It was very good. I had... So Mal waited in a crazy line to get donuts. It was the best donut I've ever had.
It was a very good donut.
I think I'm willing to say that it might be the best, like, normal glazed donut I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I think that's true. Because, like, Krispy Kreme is very good. And Krispy Kreme is pretty consistently good if you go during the hot sign being on.
Yeah.
This was better than that. Like, in a noticeable way. They were big.
They were huge.
They were really big donuts. And they were served hot. And, man, they were good. So, Mal was waiting in line to get this donut because she really wanted to try this donut. And I was like, get 3. Because they had a thing where you got 3 for slightly discounted. So she had 1, and then she brought me 2 donuts, and I was like, I can do this. And I ate all of one and then almost all of the other one. And I had offered the other one to anyone else.
Yeah.
Because we had like 6 people in our group, and everyone was like, no, I don't want it. And I was like, all right, I'll eat it all right now. It was great. What else did I try?
I had a lemonade. Because sometimes you get lemonade at places like that, like at the fair, and it's just sugar water with like a hint of lemon.
Yeah.
But there was a local place that had lemonade with a hand-painted sign, and it was like cash only. And I got this massive lemonade, and then I was incredibly full of lemonade. And it was very good lemonade.
I did get a funnel cake because I do that. I was upset because there were multiple funnel cake places I saw that, like, that was the only thing they did.
Yeah.
Was funnel cakes, but all of them were cash only. And I didn't have any cash.
Why didn't you ask me? I had cash.
I wasn't with you.
You didn't text me.
I would have had to have found you. Do you remember what happened when I went to go get the funnel cake?
I just remember you came back to where I was, and you had powdered sugar all over you.
It snowed. No, you and everyone else went into the art building while I went on an adventure to go get the funnel cake.
Yeah.
So I would have had to have come back all the way and found you in that building, got money, and then went all the way back. So instead
Renee
I just...
says you let him go unsupervised. That's why he was covered in powdered sugar.
It was messy. It was messy. Circle and Escort says, how do you not bring cash to a fair? I just didn't. In fairness, like, the funnel cake was the only thing that I tried to get that was cash only. Almost every place takes cards. I did have money, but I had like a single $100 bill, and I didn't want to be the guy that was like,
well,
do
if
you
they're
have
cash
change?
only, they're gonna have change.
I know.
'Cause they've been taking cash all day.
I know, but I feel bad to take all of their change and get like one funnel cake, so I was like, I'll just buy a funnel cake from a place that takes a card.
Okay.
Next year, I'll remember to... Yeah, just buy that many. Just buy 10 funnel cakes. Easy. Basically, just die. Just die right there at the fair.
You could have gotten us each a funnel cake.
You did not want a funnel cake.
No, I did not.
Nobody wanted a funnel cake. I ate most of the funnel cake, and then Brandon, I think, finished it off. So...
Should I post the photo?
Of what?
The group of us.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I saved it from the group album.
Oh. Then yeah. Post it. I can also do it.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
There.
Sure. Do I have any other photos from the fair?
I'm looking what else I have.
The answer is no.
I have a picture of the pumpkin.
Okay, sure. We can show the pumpkin.
It's a big pumpkin.
We love big pumpkin. Here's the state fair photo. The ratio is not really good for breakfast stream, but
no, it's not.
It's fine. This will probably be the vlog photo, but it'll be cropped to be just us. Yeah, the hat. Listen.
Big stretchy.
Haley had a hat on. Dan had a hat on.
There's
John
the
had a
big
hat on.
pumpkin. 2,200 and something.
It's a big pumpkin. It's a very big pumpkin. Yeah, I like that hat. I wore that hat all day because I wanted to get a hat that was big, wide brim, block out sun. That's exactly what it does. It is a great pumpkin. Listen. 3 things we don't discuss. Politics, religion, and the great pumpkin. These are the rules. 305 bits from Gadzooks. It says, the end of StephenVOD. Steven drops his camera off the ski lift thing at the state fair into the great thing where it's taken by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The vlog would probably get more interesting.
Just pass
Just
on
let
the
them
vlog
take
to
over.
someone else. This is your burden now.
Yeah. If I die, you don't have to keep doing the vlog.
Thank you.
Like, that's not...
Yeah.
Like, you probably want to do, like, a little bit to, like update folks a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But, like, you don't have to do it. It's not like a burden. It's not a curse that I pass on to you. Just FYI. Okay. Already planning a final vlog. I'm just saying, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I have to carry the... It's not a legacy.
Who's the next tallest friend, Alex?
Vlog falls to the next tallest friend. Jeff?
Is Jeff taller than Alex?
I mean, for people that live around here, it's either Jeff or Alex. For people I know, Paul. It's probably Paul. Yeah. Hey, it's me. We got 300 bits from Fossix that says, I flew to Florida last night and broke into a hotel room at 1 a.m. Ask me anything. Ah, big cryptid energy. Excellent. Hope your trip goes well. Sorry, it's Florida. I was playing Subnautica yesterday, and I was literally in hell. And I was like, why did I build a house down here in the worst place? Florida. I'm almost done with that game. I'm basing this off of nothing other than, like, numbers. Because you can only go so deep, and I'm, like, pretty deep, and I'm like, there can't be that much more. But everything is hard and scary.
My dad and Rhonda survived Hurricane Milton just fine.
Yeah.
They had a lot of, like, branches and trees down.
Sure.
But they're like, God, this sucks. And I'm like, I know, right?
I mean, you don't ever forget your first hurricane.
They lost some outlets.
I mean, I did, because I was a child, but...
They have some outlets that stopped working. I don't know if they were, like, ones on the lanai or, like, inside ones, like, outer wall ones. And then their pool heater died. And it was, like, 2 weeks out of warranty from, like, a surge or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a lot of hurricanes.
Yeah.
Like, we've evacuated for a handful of hurricanes. We've stayed for many hurricanes. I always thought that the weirdest thing was that once Mal and I started dating, there was a stretch of like 10 years where there was basically nothing. And
maybe a tropical storm or two.
And Mal was like, I thought there were hurricanes. And I was like, you don't understand how weird this is. Like, there was always like 2 hurricanes a summer that we had to deal with. And now there's like none. I was like, I promise that this is not how it normally is. And then now there's finally, stuff happening again. Mal was good luck. It's true. Good job. Thanks. It sounds like the climate changed or something. When has it ever done that before? We get 300 bits from Dan the Warrior. Says, good morning, Stephen and Mal. I hope your morning is going well. I myself am just waking up and probably going to play some games since it's my day off. Probably a bunch of JRPGs like Digimon World Dusk. Enjoy your day off. There's something wonderful to be said about just waking up and having nothing to do and like, I'm going to play a game. I don't know what that's like, but I hear that it's...
I have 4 things on my calendar today.
I hear that it's really great.
A 5th.
I played games. I played games when I was sick.
Yeah.
I have not touched Advance Wars in
2 weeks?
A bit.
Since you were sick?
A bit. I've been working through Advance Wars 2, S-ranking all of it, and I'm like 70% of the way through it. I've S-ranked everything so far, and I'm now on a mission that is so long, you can't try it in a single sitting, and that's such a pain. So, like, I can start it, and then, like, I can't play that long at a time, because I have things to do. So I play a little bit of it, and then I keep working on it, and then over the course of, like, 3 toilet visits, I can do 1 attempt, and I have not S-ranked it yet, and I'm like, oh. It's been great. We had 29 months from Dan the Warrior. Thank you. Also 45 months from GA Studios. Thank you as well. How many toilet visits does it take to beat Earthbound? Several. I want to talk about things that are
Coming up.
There's one that I know that everyone is aware of, and that is Extra Life, which is in how many days? I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's like more than 10.
Yeah.
It's less than 20.
Yeah, something.
I don't know. At some point, November 9th, happens, and that is Extra Life, and we hope that you will tune in for that. 4 systems. 4 systems. 4 different chances for things to break. The worst thing that could happen is like a computer breaks.
Yeah.
We could solve that problem, but that just sucks.
It does suck, but we have other computers.
What? There are many streaming computers in the house, so like there's options. It's just a pain. There's honestly only two. There's only 2 computers. What? Did he fart?
Yes.
Yeah, it's rancid. Poor little guy. They're really bad. Like really, really bad. He farts on me 10 times a day, and they're never any better.
He is totally asleep too.
Yeah. Oh, I can smell it. Ooh. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, there's really only 2 computers that we could ideally use, because only the tabletop one and this one have the black magic card in them.
Yeah.
So those are really the best fits for it.
Mm-hmm.
Are there other ones we could use? I mean, yeah, but it's not as convenient. What was I saying? Extra Life, November 9th. That's the one thing. The other thing is that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're fine.
Well,
oh, you're streaming in the morning.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forget sometimes. Every time, actually. Mao is streaming at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
I'm going to finish that painting, hopefully.
Also with beans.
I have 2 more blades of grass and dewdrops to paint.
Okay.
I have something I want to do also.
16.
I might let chat vote on it after I finish everything else. Then I might do something to it.
16.
Okay. So that's tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Uh-huh.
on Mouse channel. Also, I'm slowly...
Yes, there will be a poll, Fossix.
I'm slowly working on getting all the VODs and stuff out from when John was here. I've obviously been very busy while he was here. Mm-hmm. But I got the Mario Party VOD out last night, so that's out.
Yeah.
So people can watch Jamboree on YouTube in better resolution and bitrate. So that's good. I've still got a few things to do. Like, I think there's more than one Mao Makes VOD that needs to come out. There's a breakfast stream or 2 missing. Maybe something else. The other thing that happened is I was up last night working on stuff, and I got in bed. Mm-hmm. I had turned out the light. My head was on the pillow. I'm laying there, and then my brain's like, "You didn't export Subnautica," and I was like. And usually when that happens, I will get up out of bed and deal with it. And last night I just did. I was like, no, I can't. I'm so tired. This is going to have to be a tomorrow problem. So Subnautica will probably be out like this weekend. Because I got in bed last night. I was like, I'm not getting back up. Sorry. I'm so tired. I put it in my reminders. I was like, I will do it tomorrow. It has to be done overnight. Because it takes...
Yeah.
like 5 hours or something to export it. It's a long time. We also had 1600 bits from Lunagazer. It says, so 16 days? Sorry, had to. Coming up quick.
Yep.
Coming up so quick. Is that it? Is that all things that we really need to say? I'm pretty
For
sure.
now.
What stream of Banjo is this? 4? I think we're only like 4 streams in because we keep having interruptions.
Graveyard.
Yeah. I also watched the first episode of Banjo last night.
Uh-huh.
Because Dan was obviously making the episodes. And it's good. It's really good. It's the same style as Subnautica, where it's, it's all the important bits, but condensed. So people can get through a game and see our experiences with the game like a little more quickly. Did y'all enjoy the first episode of Subnautica on Tuesday? Hopefully. The comments seemed fairly positive about that, so... What's a game? You've never played a game, Haley. At some point, I'll show you what a game is. You might like them.
Xenogears?
God. There is another episode of Subnautica today. So in 2 hours, the second episode of Subnautica drops. And I know there's been folks asking, like, okay, what's the schedule? And I'm like, no. We are distancing ourselves from everything. There will be videos when they come out, and they will be about whatever they're about, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it's gonna be. I'm not gonna worry about all the little things, but just tentatively, the viewership on the stuff that we've released has been higher than what we had been doing previously. And I'm like, okay, well that's positive. You know, that's the thing that on paper we thought would happen and is, so that's good. That's the thing that we were trying to achieve. So the fact that it's happening already is like, okay, good. It's almost like we always knew in our heart how to properly do YouTube and just chose not to do it because that's the kind of person I am. And now we're like, okay, we'll actually play the stupid rules. Now we'll do it. God, you're cute.
Isn't he cute?
Cat's cute too. All right. You see what I did there?
I see what you
It's
did.
funny.
I got it, yeah.
All right. The
Vlog is out.
I mean, it'll be out in like 2 minutes, but yeah. I don't think there's anything else to say.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm a little scrambly today,
Yeah.
but I had a slightly weird sleep. I'll get better.
Same, yeah.
I'll get better. J Linebacker says extra life totals. We looked at them earlier. They haven't changed a whole lot. Also, I can just release this vlog now. Check this out. Watch this. I have magic.
You have magic?
I have magic.
Magic. Wave your magic.
Oh,
wand.
I titled the vlog, Mr. Philadelphia. Do you remember that?
Nope. Oh, yeah, now I do.
Did you see what the thumbnail is?
Is that Noah? No, Noah, this was the day we got in on the train.
I released the vlog. It's out. Y'all like that thumbnail? That's Philadelphia. That's the Philadelphia skyline, baby.
We couldn't remember the guy on top of the City Hall building.
Sure is. Philly. Mike says, as a New Yorker, I am legally required to say, no, I hate it. What are you talking about? What's the problem? Philadelphia. That's what Philadelphia looks like. It's got all the Philadelphia buildings. I just like to start trouble. That's all. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to end? All right. I'll be more awake for tomorrow. Let her go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Hey, thanks y'all for being here this morning. I want you to know something. I really love Breakfast Stream. Like, I just legitimately have a lot of fun with Breakfast Stream. I know we've been doing it for like 6 years, but I just really like it. It's just fun. I really love just like chilling out, talking about whatever, drinking a coffee, and letting my brain slowly turn on over the course of like 25 minutes. I like it. Anyway.
Do you see this good cat?
He is a good cat. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful Thursday. Take care of yourselves. We will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Banjo-Kazooie. And check out the second episode of Subnautica on Stephen Plays today at 12 noon. Alright, bye.